Hi, welcome to House News. Commission 1 stated the deployment of Indonesian armed forces to Gaza fulfills the constitutional mandate of an independent, active, and peace-oriented foreign policy. The House and the government have agreed to accept a patrol vessel grant from Japan as part of Japan's official security assistance program. During BKSAP Day at Universitas Pertahanan, BKSAP emphasized the role of defense university research in strengthening diplomacy on security, regional conflicts, gray zone issues, and global strategic developments. Commission 12 asked the Upstream Oil and Gas Regulator, or SKK Migas, to boost oil and gas production to strengthen national energy security and ensure sustainable state revenue. The popular Indonesian novel Gadis Kretek by Ratih Kumala has been officially published in Korean under the global title Cigarette Girl. Commission 1 supports the government's plan to deploy 8,000 Indonesian National Armed Forces as peacekeeping troops to Gaza, Palestine. The move reflects Indonesia's commitment to promoting peace through its foreign policy.
Deputy Commander of the Indonesian National Armed Forces mentioned the deployment of Indonesian forces to Gaza will involve the military's most capable personnel, particularly those with proven track records in international assignments such as UN peacekeeping operations.
Kita kalau tidak salah sudah mengirimkan dari tahun 2008 ya. Dari 2008 itu kita sudah mengirimkan UNIFIL ke sana, sudah berkali-kali. Dan orang-orang inilah nanti akan kita kirim ke sana. Tentunya dia mempunyai pengalaman dari sisi medan dan bagaimana dia berkomunikasi dengan masyarakat di sana.
Meanwhile, Chairperson of Commission 1 of the House, Utut Adianto, supports the government's step to send peacekeeping troops to Gaza in accordance with the mandate of the constitutions. Utut added Palestinian independence as well as peaceful coexistence through a two-state solution must be realized.
Jadi siapa yang menjadi lead biar itu nanti ada rundingan di tingkat presiden, leadernya. Yang jelas kita kirim pasukan yang terbaik yang sigap untuk segala cuaca, sigap untuk segala situasi. Tentu kita berdoa ini lebih seperti peacekeeping forces, penjaga perdamaian dan membantu percepatan perbaikan Gaza.
Valdo Ariando, TVR Parlemen, report.
In a recent plenary session, lawmakers approved to accept a patrol vessel grant from Japan under its official security assistance program. However, the House reminds foreign assistance should not compromise Indonesia's sovereignty.
Deputy Minister of Defense Doni Ermawan stated Commission 1 of the House approved the patrol vessel grant from the Japanese government, which is classified as non-combat equipment. This means the vehicles are not intended for direct military engagement. Furthermore, Doni added, this grant can strengthen Indonesia's maritime security and enhance bilateral defense cooperations between Indonesia and Japan.
Kita tahu bahwa wilayah kita itu sangat luas sekali. Banyak kerawanan-kerawanan yang ada di wilayah kita, sehingga tambahan alutsista ini akan memberikan dampak yang cukup signifikan bagi TNI Angkatan Laut untuk mengamankan wilayah perairan kita. Dari aspek ekonomi juga kita tidak mengeluarkan anggaran sepeser pun dari APBN kita.
In addition, Chairperson of Commission 1 of the House, Utut Adianto, said all required procedures have been fully completed with approval from all factions. However, he reminds national sovereignty must not be compromised under any circumstances in the defense grant.
Jadi perjalanannya sudah melalui tahapan dan hari ini persetujuan. Mekanisme selanjutnya adalah diparipurnakan. Nah setelah itu baru barang biasanya menggelinding ke sini dan bisa digunakan. Nanti tentu kementerian yang mengatur, biasanya kalau kapal ya ke Angkatan Laut.
Valdo Ariando, TVR Parlemen, report.
BKSAP visited Universitas Pertahanan to disseminate parliamentary diplomacy and discuss resilience diplomacy. The visit highlights the Parliament's role in promoting national interest through regional and global interparliamentary forums.
In the discussion titled Parliament and Academic Collaboration to Strengthen Indonesia's Resilience Diplomacy, BKSAP emphasized enhancing the synergy between parliamentary diplomacy and academic expertise in defense and security. Chairperson of BKSAP Syahrul Aidi Mazat explained amid global political turbulence, Parliament needs support from academic studies so that Indonesia's diplomacy can remain strong at the international, regional, and bilateral levels. Furthermore, Syahrul Aidi highlighted the importance of strengthening domestic defense and preparing a strategic generation. Through defense education and collaboration between Parliament and academics, Indonesia can have a credible presence in global forums.
Karena kita tahu dengan kondisi politik global saat sekarang ini yang tidak menentu, geopolitik kita yang turbulensinya sangat kuat, maka perlu masukan banyak orang, masukan banyak pihak untuk bagaimana kita memainkan diplomasi di level baik itu internasional ataupun regional dan bilateral. Dan kita menyampaikan bahwasanya kita terbuka, dan begitu juga banyak diskusi kita juga ingin memperkuat Universitas Pertahanan ini untuk menciptakan generasi-generasi tangguh ke depan untuk mencapai Indonesia yang lebih maju sehingga negara kita ini kuat.
BKSAP underlines input from academics can be an important reference in formulating the directions of parliamentary diplomacy, which is adaptive and based on strategic studies. Cooperation between the House and the Defense University is expected to strengthen Indonesia's position as a resilient and competitive country amid global challenges. From Bogor, West Java, Rian Indrayana, TVR Parlemen Report.
We have more updates from Commission 12 of the House after the break only on House News. Commission 12 held a hearing with SK Kamigas to review 2025 oil and gas production and discuss strategic programs for 2026. The meeting focused on increasing oil and gas output, accelerating exploration, and implementing the regulation to optimize working areas.
Member of Commission 12 of the House, Toto Daryanto, mentioned efforts to boost oil and gas output, expand exploration, and implement Ministerial Regulations number 14 of 2025 on managing working areas require a more efficient licensing system, which has long been a problem in this sector.
Saya kira dukungan Komisi 12 kepada SKK Migas ini cukup konkret ya, dan kita harapkan SKK Migas terus meningkatkan kinerjanya, profesionalismenya, dan terutama untuk menghilangkan kendala-kendala yang paling sering menjadi keluhan dari pelaku usaha, misalnya perizinan. Jadi Komisi 12 ini minta supaya perizinan itu diurus negara aja lah, kayak SKK Migas ini kan setengah tangan negara. Dan harusnya SKK Migas yang membantu perizinan-perizinan itu. Tidak dibiarkan para pelaku usaha K3S itu terbata-bata kesulitan dalam mengurus perizinan.
Moreover, Toto Daryanto expects the government and SKK Migas to actively coordinate licensings to accelerate investments and drill new wells. Government needs to achieve energy security as it has become a national strategic target. With the acceleration of exploration and licensing reform, Commission 12 hopes national oil and gas productions can continue to increase and provide optimal contributions to state revenue and energy security. Anggi Salsadila, TVR Parlemen reports.
The frequency sector significantly contributes to non-tax state revenue, making it the second largest source after oil and gas. To utilize this potential, Commission 1 asked for strict oversight and stronger network infrastructure to deliver equal connectivity in Indonesia.
In a working visit to Class 1 Radio Frequency Spectrum Monitoring Center All Balmon in Bandung, Vice Chairperson of Commission 1 of the House, Anton Sukartono Surato, reaffirmed his commitment to eliminate all no-signal areas or blank spots in Indonesia through the integration of satellite technology and fiber optics network. Anton explained a major challenge is the ongoing presence of blank spot areas or regions without signal coverage in the country's remote areas. Therefore, Commission 1 demands the government to use a diverse and collaborative technology approach.
Kita mendapatkan pendapatan di luar pajak itu 22,8 triliun. Bayangkan nomor 2 setelah migas. Ini harus jaga betul, makanya kita datang ke sini untuk memastikan jangan sampai ada jaringan yang kosong, ada yang blank spot, dan semua teknologi yang terbaru dan apa yang bisa dilakukan sehingga Indonesia tidak ada daerah yang blank spot juga bisa dilakukan. Jadi kalau misalnya ada yang pakai satelit, ada yang pakai fiber optik, pakai kabel, semuanya jadi saling melengkapi. Jadi kalau ada daerah-daerah yang pegunungan, yang susah pakai kabel taruh tempat, ya mungkin pakai satelit. Tapi ada yang bisa cepat, ya pakai broadband atau pakai kabel juga bisa.
Additionally, Commission 1 will continue to encourage coordination between regulatory frameworks, budgeting, and technology implementation in the field. With the elimination of blank spot areas, Indonesia's digital sovereignty will strengthen the economy and improve the quality of life and education across all regions in the archipelago. From Bandung, West Java, Koko Inugroho, TVR Parlemen, report.
Commission 9 urged the government to review the regulation on the National Single Data System, particularly validation and verification. This follows data problems causing millions of beneficiaries deactivated from BPJS Kesehatan, affecting access to healthcare.
Member of Commission 9 of the House Ahmad Ru'yat stated the Ministry of Social Affairs deactivated more than 13 million contributions assistance recipient accounts under BPJS Kesehatan in 2025. This is done to update data and ensure premium assistance is properly targeted to eligible recipients. However, available data suggests the system has been inaccurate and poorly targeted. In reality, not only patients with severe health conditions have been affected, but also lower-income communities seeking treatment at healthcare facilities have been unable to receive services. Therefore, Ahmad urged stronger coordination between central and regional governments to enhance the accuracy of verification and validation of data concerning contributions assistance recipients.
Jadi Pak Prabowo sudah bagus ini kebijakan politiknya. Data itu dulu kan terpisah-pisah. Di Kementerian Sosial, DTKS, di Kementerian BKKBN dulu ya, sekarang Kependudukan, di Kementerian BPS, ya, sekarang disatukan. Nah, tinggal dalam implementasi ini jangan sembarangan. Kalaupun misalkan dinonaktifkan harus betul-betul yang memang dia sudah menjadi orang yang mampu. Jangan sampai orang yang masih miskin, ya kan, masih desil 1 sampai desil 4, faktanya di lapangan, ya mau berobat ya susah karena nonaktif. Begitu.
Furthermore, Ahmad Ru'yat said government has the constitutional obligations to ensure access to healthcare, particularly for vulnerable populations who rely entirely on social security support. Contribution assistance recipients, or PBI, consists of the poor and underprivileged or deciles 1 to 5 in the national single socio-economic data system. Hilman and Fikrido, TVR Parlemen, report.
When we return, we have interesting stories from movies and entertainment, so stay tuned to House News. The Indonesian novel Gadis Kretek has been officially translated and published in Korean under the title Cigarette Girl. The ebook is coming out per chapter, while the complete physical print edition is scheduled for release on February 24th.
The Hanse Yes 24 Cultural Foundation has translated and published the Indonesian novel Gadis Kretek as the 7th work in the Southeast Asian literature series. The novel Cigarette Girl is the source material for a Netflix original series that gained worldwide popularity. When the drama premiered in 2023, it reached the global top 10. With this domestic publication, it is expected to serve as an opportunity to introduce Indonesian literature to Korean readers. This novel is set against the 1960s Indonesian traditional clove cigarette industry and unfolds a narrative of love and secrets across 3 generations, as well as the story of the woman Jung Ya, who created her own life in the middle of changing time. Gadis Kretek has demonstrated its popularity and artistic side in Korea, receiving critical praise and invitations to the 28th Busan International Film Festival and winning Best Miniseries at the Seoul International Drama Awards. While the Netflix series focuses on the characters' emotional journeys and romance, the original novel presents a deeper narrative where Indonesia's history, industry, and politics are closely connected. Since its release in 2012, Cigarette Girl has been translated into 6 languages, including English, German, Arabic, and Thai. To commemorate these publications, the Hansayes 24 Cultural Foundations will host the book talk titled Beyond the Smoke in Seoul and Gwangju in upcoming March.
An Indonesian musician who is also a flagship artist on the 88 Rising label, Nicky, has become the first Indonesian artist to surpass 6 billion streams on Spotify. This achievement strengthens her standing in the global digital music industry.
Indonesian singer and songwriter Nicole Zevanya, popularly known as Nicky, has become the first Indonesian artist to achieve 6 billion streams on the digital platform Spotify. With an average of 16 million monthly listeners, she now stands as the most streamed Indonesian artist globally. Nicky's international career took off after she joined the US-based record label 88 Rising. Through the label, she has released several tracks that have entered international charts and performed on numerous world tours. One of her major achievements was the first Indonesian female artist to receive a gold certification from the Recording Industry Association of America for her song Every Summertime. In 2022, she was the first Indonesian artist alongside label mate Rich Brian to perform at Coachella. Most recently, in April 2025, she became the first Indonesian artist to enter the top 30 of Spotify's Global Daily Songs chart with her single You'll Be in My Heart. Moving from Jakarta to the heart of Nashville, Tennessee, Nicky chased her dream of making music while never letting go of where she came from. She honored her roots by performing Sempurna at Coachella, proving that an Indonesian musician can shine on the world stage without losing her identity.
An Indonesian video producer made history as the first Indonesian woman to be nominated for a Grammy Award. She earned the nomination in the Best Music Video category for her work on So Be It by hip-hop duo Clips.
Teresa Kusuma Jaya has made new history for the creative industry of Indonesia by becoming the first Indonesian woman to receive a Grammy Awards nomination. Her name was listed in the Best Music Video category, placing her alongside world-class creators, one of the most prestigious stages in the global music industry. Teresa was nominated as the video producer for the music video So Be It by US hip-hop duo Clips. Interestingly, the Best Music for Video category does not only evaluate musicians but also the creative teams behind the scenes, from directors to video producers who play a major role in bringing a song's artistic visions into visual form. In the same category, she competed alongside major names in the global industry. The competition remained tight until the award was eventually won by Doechii through the video Anxiety. Although she did not bring home the trophy, having her name included in the nomination list is already an extraordinary achievement. Moreover, the Grammys are known for their strict selection process, involving thousands of members of the Recording Academy from various countries. Through social media posts, Teresa shared moments from the red carpet while dedicating this historic achievement to her mother. A personal touch amid the glamour of the global stage, she also voiced support for Ice Out solidarity movement that gained attention during the event.
Thanks everyone for watching and see ya!